Hi YouTubers, it's Fortune Cookie 45 LC coming to you, and this is a topic on the Colt Python revolver, double action revolver. And I know that there are a lot of Python videos out there already, and the only reason why I bring this video to bear is that two things remind me of the Python. One is this load here, which is a 38 special case with Elmer Keith's 172 grain Keith style semi-wad cutter bullet cast hard. And this load is a case full of slow burning powder, which we won't tell you about because 38 special revolvers may not be able to handle this load. It's coming out of there around 1,050 feet per second with these hard, heavy semi-wad cutters. They'll shoot through most deer-sized game, hogs, small bear. So these are very good for hunting. Take 12 of these, 6 in your pistol and 6 in your shirt pocket, and also include maybe a speed loader full of jacketed hollow points, 158 grains. Throw one of these in your pocket and you go out and hunt. But it's a great load for the Python, and that's why I'm reminded of Python. But the other reason is this business card. In this business card, you'll see there it says clairvoyant, specializing in law enforcement applications. Well, that's because there was a time that I used the Python after I purchased it in 1975 to compete in the competition of PPC shooting. So PPC shooting was done quite a bit with Colt Pythons, and so here's the Python, and it's a pistol that entered the market in 1955, and I purchased it in 1975. But this was Colt's flagship of their revolver line, their double action revolver line. So they made this in very well crafted polish and blue finish, but they also had the shiny nickel, and later on they came out with stainless steel in either matte or gloss finish. The barrel lengths were 2.5, 3, 4, 6 like this one, or 8-inch for hunting. Came with different sights. It came with the micro sights, which are the most commonly found, but they also had the Eliason, which is a flat rear sight, flat face rear sight, very good for target shooting or PPC competition. But the micro sights, which this one has, could be used for almost anything. Very accurate revolver, made to lock up so that when the trigger is pressed, there's no movement at all in the cylinder. At the moment the hammer falls, there's no movement in the cylinder. And that's true with this revolver. Even though it's been used a lot, when you shoot PPC, you're gonna practice with time fire, and you're gonna shoot at 7 yards, 15, 25, and 35 yards. So it takes a lot of practice, a lot of discipline to shoot PPC, and it's very popular for police officers to shoot that course, PPC's police pistol course. And some people call it the police practical course, but PPC is what it was known as. And I actually won a couple of trophies shooting PPC, and they were nice trophies. It had a police officer in a combat crouch with his revolver on top, and unfortunately there was a time when PR of shooting wasn't very favorable. So what I did was I actually got rid of those trophies. Otherwise, it'd be very nice to include that in this video, include those in this video on the 2 wins that I had. So I'm sorry I got rid of those. I never thought I'd want to have those back for any reason at all, but I encourage you shooters to not throw such things away, because you'll be sorry someday that you did. I know for a fact that I'm sorry I got rid of those. Now the Python was made till the year 2005, and it was totally discontinued. They're not being manufactured at all at this time. So that if you want one, you're going to have to get one on the used market. They still command fairly high prices, if they're in any condition at all. And if you look at this, it's amazing that through all the hard knocks that this pistol has gone through in competition, and all the times it's been fired, that it's still in very good condition. It's almost like it's new. They timed it so that even the scratches on the cylinder don't show up or don't happen. And the trigger pull is as good today as it ever was. Now always check your pistol just before you snap it. Dry firing is okay. It doesn't hurt weapons, the dry fire, with the exception of rim fires. So the double action, you see, you can load it up and it actually hesitates so that you can drop the rest of it in single action almost. And that's what enabled us to shoot very accurately at ranges up to 35 yards in PPC shooting, around barricades and all this kind of thing. In fact, the competition of Bianchi Cup borrows some of the precepts from PPC. It's one of the first revolvers that came out with a full underlug and a ventilated rib, wide target hammer, and the Colt craftsmanship, the fine polish of metal, and the deep bluing. The PPC shooters, that sport isn't happening anymore, but if there are any of you out there, please comment. Love to hear from you. However, YouTubers, if you're in the mood to invest in a high-end revolver, the Colt Python's a good one to add to your collection. Best wishes to all of you out there, and good shooting, and have fun at the range. Fortune Cookie 45 LC. Bye for now.